I'm gonna remove that ID thing. I'll leave that alone. 1. Full term. Full game 60 minutes? Okay. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest... Get this in nice. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. Ah, but always, always, always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? First and foremost, I'm going to move the chat to that side. Move the window to that side so I can see the chat. Ah, crap. I can't see the chat no matter what. Whatever. I am Shadow Dude. Custom name. Disdonn. Yeah. Be
sure thing.
I like that they have options. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. What? As sweet as cute as she was genocidal. That's lovely. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete, 21, who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He's the one for all the bears. He's the bear dude. Liam DeLinecourt, 400 and XX years old, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. This is not a very good, this is not a very good cast character so far. I think we're gonna have some trouble. I do believe we're gonna have some trouble here. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, thanks for saying that. Teen Wolf Magazine, hot or not? Take this quiz, find out. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. Nervous laughter. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Thanks, game. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. Just like Ultima. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Be a visionary. What would be the next big social media craze? Twatch plays Rebert. Robert, from now on, socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Greek Agorist, a literal Greek Agorist reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and art's discussed by the greater mind. This is social media I want to log into. Bullshit! It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Okay, this is a hard choice. Because I would love a lovely town square where we could speak philosophically. But also taxing people who post bullshit, my entire family would be even more poor. That'd be great. And the thing is that they'd be giving the money to me. Now the question is, do I want money or do I want philosophy? Do I want money or philosophy? Damn it, philosophy. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? Least favorite political figure, being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That's never happened. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Question. Political figure, TV show. Political figure, TV show. Political figure, TV show. Political figure, TV show. Rhinoceri. What would be your dream first date? Crimes. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. A wild party and international walk. I have a feeling that this and the crimes one are pretty much the same. Except this one involves more drinking. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. Art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure? What? I said, what, Bobby? A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. Dragons. I like dragons. And if that's to be believed, I think they want me to go for the mermaid. Great.
All right.
There are geese flying overhead. Week 1. Morning. Smarts 9. Boldness 7. Creativity 3. Charm 5. Fun 4. Money 5. Apparently I have some money. Alright. I want to increase my creativity. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. What? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Yay! I don't suck anymore. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up. Ugh, we're boned. I don't know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. That's a long mosh pit if you spent all week. Just saying. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook. Twice. Okay, Princess. Fish.
Disgraceful.
But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Chop up the teacher and melt his body in acid. What? What? Your solution to going to fail test because doesn't study. Murder the teacher. I mean, yeah, you're monsters, but do you really have to be that much monsters?
No, there's gotta be another way.
Yeah, study.
Doesn't there?
Lobby the government until they remove the class from the entire school system. Don't need to murder your teacher over something like this. Just burn down the... Burn it down. Burn it down. I'm going with lobby the government.
Majestic.
Oh yes, of course. My father has many excellent lobbyists and cryo-freeze for just such an occasion.
Why are they in cryo-freeze?
Because if allowed to live freely, they would pose an untold threat to the survival of the species. I think. It was Daddy's decision, in any case, and Daddy knows best.
The lobbyists do their job so effectively that the government not only cancels the class, but erases all memory of it from everyone's brains. Well, Men in Black just happened. You've got no idea what you just unlearned, but you did gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Wait, what? This is Monster Prom.
All right.
Alright, crap. Alright, so... Here we are. Wait, who's this? Who's this chick again? You approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. Okay, so this is someone that that wasn't in the introduction. Okay. Also, thanks, GM.
But we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope, you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace.
We must save the world.
But as the leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay the season's big bad, and...
Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader. And the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for... Fuck, I'm wasting my lunch break for this. Bag full of quarters... or a machine that can successfully reheat French fries. What? The fuck? Those are my 2 options. I'm supposed to have smarts of 9. And these are my options for a genie. I couldn't possibly have come up with something better. Am I just that fucking hungry? I'll go with the money. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. It's a lot of quarters.
Seriously? You couldn't wish for You could wish for anything, and you wished for a bag full of quarters? Wait, what? Did you need to do laundry? Yes. Do you really like arcades? Yes. Planning to hit somebody over the head? Yes, and you? Nope, you just really like quarters. So you're saying we braved the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically, and boy, was it worth it. From your perspective, these quarters gotta be worth at least, $4. Man, I have pissed off the coven.
All right.
Alright. Shit, I gotta go to class. Fuck.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay, it's a shop. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent, but damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? And it's totally, not Bob Ross. Sexy fake Latin accent. Why, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest.
The gift that keeps on giving.
See, I'm wise enough to know that when a gift needs given, yeah. It's a dick in a box. A dick in a box, yeah.
Fake badass tattoo. Just add water. For ages 5 and up.
It has flames and a skull and even a knife. Like, with this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then, murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Like, space jail? Street cred, plus 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
No, I'm not gonna do it for real.
Catch you later.
Crap. Impractical yet kind of funny glasses. I did not mean to click that. Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
Welp.
Mistakes were made.
All right.
Auditorium is the shop now.
Hey, stranger.
Why would you study and prepare for your future when you come here and receive some weird shit instead, am I right?
Too poor for this, too poor for this, too poor for this, the dick that keeps on... What have I gotten myself into? New item of the day. Tampon used by the former prom queen. The fuck?
I do like that the cat shopkeeper is totally punk and does not give a fuck. Punk rock kitty for reals.
Bag of regular regular cocaine.
Bag of regular cocaine. The fuck? Hype station, PR agent. Penguin mask. Man, I should have bought that. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death.
Ugh.
Oh, great. I just wasted time.
All right.
You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default. So, whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
The what?
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they're totally super adorable. I'm not angry at my son. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my hashtag massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. That's hard to say in an accent. That's terrible for vampires. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs.
Yes, their jobs. Their only thing they have to live for. Apparently. Oh snap, a Yelp review.
Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Good God. Damn it. Ugh. Why, Princess Fishes? Why? Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the most merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look as Disdonn. Ask Disdonn. His tastes may tend toward the mainstream, but surely he can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Disdonn is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your mission ventures at this shit show of a school. Totally my life. When I was in high school, it was a shit show. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published about... Okay. We're gonna go with the homeless people. Okay, homeless people over here. Come eat this cafeteria food. It's totally not gross. It's not like you don't typically eat out of a dumpster or something. Why, of course. Wrong character.
Why, of course. This plan involves two of my most favorite strategies. Gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised.
I mean, sounds legit.
If it involved torture and suppression of dissidents, it would hit all of my favorites.
Oh, what? What? Whoa. Dragonfish Queen. Whoa, stop. Torture and suppression of dissidents plus slave labor equals tyranny. Just step back. Step back from that ledge, girl. You're gonna jump in a full-on fish Hitler here. Just stop.
But there might still be some time for that later.
Yeah, my point exactly. I don't even have a response to this. Fish Hitler? Fishler? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just making this shit up on the fly. You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school. I love how they have "don't ask." Oh no, there's not this vast homeless population living in the woods like they're freaking Robin Hood and his merry men to become fresh bodies for the local necromancer to do whatever he does with corpses. We don't want to ask those questions either. And convince them to Cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Yelp reviews. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Fishler is a thing. Put that in the not safe for work area of my Discord, because I'm pretty sure it belongs there. Not porn, but does not belong at work. Turns out, people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phone. Where did the homeless people get phones? I don't even know anymore. Man, the not safe for work memes are freaking hilarious, though. Because now homeless people have phones of their own? It seems they kept all the unwanted Blackberries. Remember Blackberries? Yeah, me neither. You need a phone nowadays. Homeless people just pick up the phones that rich people drop out of their pockets every time that they upgrade. They don't trade in. They just say, I'm going to throw this on the ground and hopefully no one picks it up and gets all of my private information and passwords. Miranda Vanderbilt says, Miranda Vanderbilt, says Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged panache. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria.
But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of the school.
You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. I like that voice. It's incredibly annoying and makes me sound like I'm a horrible, terrible person. Notorious PGS Principal Giant Spider storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Monster Prom.
Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Disdonn, for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are.
That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. It's a win. How are you doing? Hi, how are you? Welcome to whatever this is.
All right.
I'm gonna slowly back away. You know. Bathroom. I want money. Library for money. I'm good. Listening to Steve is hilarious. Start kicker. Super Bonito Bros. 420 backers. Man, I should have played this Saturday. 420, man. That day, you spend some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus a buttload of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you only keep +2 money. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. I was just practicing my royal wave for when I'm crowned prom queen. As if I'm not already a princess. I feel there's a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly.
About that excessive force thing. I know, right?
But I lack administrative experience. I've never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things is dead. I made the correct choice. You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Taxes. Taxes are fun. Yes. Taxes. Paint every student pink.
Pink? But why pink? Why not orange or gold or lavender?
You start to tell her that it could be any color she wants. She just continues talking over you. I mean, maybe.
I might as well set them all up.
I can do this. I'm a professional. I haven't done voice acting for a dating sim in like 5 months, but I'm a professional. I'll do this.
I might as well set them all on fire and turn them all black.
I don't know if that's racist or homicidal or both. Someone please give me the answers.
Disgraceful.
I can't go to Monster Prom. I don't got a date. Well, I'm ruining my chances with Fish Girl here, so well, I'm welcoming your club.
And what good would that do? What use would my subjects be to me if they were all charred to a crisp? What a horrid suggestion.
I'm not suggesting that you burn the townsfolk. I'm suggesting you paint the town red, or pink, or purple, or whatever. You try to remind her that you never said anything. There we go. This is my reward. You try to remind her that you never said anything about setting anyone on fire. And that was all on her. But she's already haughtily stormed off. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity. And I had all of the fun until now. What is this?
All right.
Libraries taken. Fun, money, smarts, boldness, charming. I'm not very charming. I'm gonna go to the gym. Apparently. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Why is Miranda everywhere? Why is no one else talking to me? Did the game already choose for me or something? I don't flip it now. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her Merman Goons. Fishman! Talking about those fish, man.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Pretty sure it's random. So far, everything fish girl? Okay.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title.
She is totally Monica from Doki Doki. Steve, have you played Doki Doki? I need to force you to do that now that I'm doing this. Though it's like twice as long and you'll probably be triggered. Man, I want to talk to the Gorgon. She seems interesting.
Okay. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival, and I respect that. So I must destroy her. Which is why we must
What? I called it. What? Clip that shit. I fucking called what she was gonna say next. Called it.
Which is why we must destroy her. Reputation. Immediately. Any thoughts?
Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker. Chinese? Sounds racist. To plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Baby Love of the Baby Love Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with the Humanity Award.
Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent.
There's a lawnmower creature contingent? There's real lawnmower men? And lawnmower women? That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. Well, yeah. They eat grass. You gave them +2 boldness and 1 smarts. Hooray! I'm doing good. I'm gonna talk to the Gorgon.
All right.
And the Gorgon is sitting with Princess Fish. Wow. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance. That's one that you don't see very well, and I don't... Is that Dr. Alphys? Is Dr. Alphys the cook? That looks like Dr. Alphys. Or Alphys. Whatever. Like, askance. I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to look. I think it's something like... I don't know, maybe. At Miranda's lunch, a single, very suspicious-looking apple.
Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like... smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years?
She's taking this so well. I have a feeling that her brains are somewhere not near her head. Or she's got the memory of a goldfish or something.
You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and as I said it, I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poison apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Anything but eating a poison apple? Okay, changing her voice. She's definitely got some more sass to her. Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she don't need to poison herself for the sake of no man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat the apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. No. Totally this one. I know, right? A marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Did I just inadvertently help her with Prince date right now? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with. Well, I mean, I've always suspected. Haven't we all? I think she access that website. Yeah, it'll probably, totally not have a buttload of malware for her computer, right? God, Royal Mages. The whole thing seems like a fucking meat market. In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. Ha ha. Someone give me exclamation mark laugh right now. I need Titus laugh. Ha 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 ha. Please. This is your cue, people. Thank you. Thank you. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poison apples to all nearby princes forthwith. God damn it, Nightbot, stop. Stop being crazy. By the way, that little meter below is empty because tomorrow I'm doing costume percent, but I eat beans and shit.
I've got balls of steel.
Ah, yes, you do. Miranda gets to work, poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison. Apparently, I'm good with poison.
All right.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Indeed.
Hey, stranger.
Let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway. Why not spend it here first? It's just called just being smart. Event. I'm too poor for the penguin mask, but I'm got enough money to buy the tampon used by the former prom queen, so you never know. Never know if you're going to need that for anything. And I got the perv achievement. Thanks, game. I have a feeling that we're going to need to do a blood sacrifice at some point, so, Need more money. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old
Everyone.
Yes, indeed. Playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You get 2 money. Money, money, money. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. What? You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor register. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
Nani?
Yes! Nani! Nani? Nani? What is this?
Greetings and salutations.
That voice is far too chipper for her personality. She's Fish Hitler.
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition.
What? Well, sounds like you got a little bit of personal experience in the genetic engineering department, girl.
Just happened.
This game is a lot of that.
Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school.
What?
No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd best say your goodbyes.
Fish princess to fish princess murder.
You best say your goodbyes. Do nothing. Every school at our school is
Some kind of bizarre monster. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken!
Kraken! Of course, the tiny terror of the 3rd grade. I shall send word to the elementary school at once.
What even is this? Soon, Kraken, an 8-year-old octopus with a shitty attitude, runs onto campus and pulls all the fire alarms. Witches melt, vampires are trapped by running water. They can't cross, and Damien's... Damien's will to live is extinguished. Amidst the chaos, a Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress hangs on a hook in the middle of the hall.
Looks like that little princess is no longer a part of our world.
If Miranda is this ruthless on land, you shudder to think of what she's like under the sea. You gain 2 fun and 1 bolt. How do you get fun for murder? I don't understand. I don't understand. How is murder fun? Alright, who's this? Okay, so Wolfman and Medusa, Devil and Fish Lady. This game is finally broke Disdonn. Hey, I've been broken by games before. Don't you? F is for the fire that burns down the whole town. U is for the uranium bombs. N is for... It is for no survivors. Fuck my life. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat, the song of storms from Ocarina of Time.
The ice cream wizard!
What? He's here, I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like.
Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake.
Okay. You see an old dude in a flappy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. Wow. Did that one not work? Was that too many H's?
What the fuck just happened?
So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, a brain destroyer, a chocolate boomstick? I thought it said broomstick, and then I blinked and I realized it was boomstick. Interesting. Also, I have a feeling that this dude who's selling these ice creams is like the monster broomstick. It is the monster equivalent of the magic cake lady from Earthbound. What about fear of death? A frozen cobra? Berserker berry blitz?
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet.
Lady, if you're a fish that turns into a frog by eating ice cream, you got bigger problems than trying to find the right ice cream treat, lady.
Oh, like a putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. This crap.
Actually somewhat appropriate, thanks.
But which to try, if only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Try those sugar-basted Prince Lips? Beat him up and take all his ice cream. Prince Lips? All the ice cream. Prince Lips? All the ice cream. I'll go Prince Lips.
But of course, I've always have to find a prince to kiss me, out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman?
Prince Lips? Gross, I've already got a pair of those attached to my face. See? Right here, Prince Lips. Wanna kiss him?
What? Where?
Here, where my mouth is.
Wait, Damien, you're a prince? But you hide it so well.
Gee, thanks. I mean, being the Prince of Hell's like totally not hard. But Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the ice cream wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-basted, sugar-basted, whatever, Prince Lips.
Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already.
Miranda finishes the Prince Lips in 3 graphic smooches.
1, 2, 3.
It's like the owl from Tootsie Pops. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up. I mean, she's a fish. She gonna be cold anyway.
All right.
What's up?
Time to buy stuff. Hi, stranger. It's been like a while. I've missed you, I guess. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. I still like how they say a bag of regular cocaine. Cocaine, regular flavor. Good old cocaine, in these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. No decaf cocaine. Yeah, regular. I want decaf cocaine. Cocaine has 0 caffeine in it. Totally that. By the way, I'm gonna buy the gift that keeps on giving, cause it's a dick in a box. A dick in a box, yeah. Yes, let's Bob Ross. Bob Ross for a creativity point.
See you later.
Santa's Little Helper, Xmas gun. Stories tell that long ago Santa used to give naughty boys lead instead of coal. What? The fuck? I lost like all of my creativity, and I suddenly have a gun. Wow! It's even got camo mistletoe on the on the hilt. Kid, you saw nothing. That elf had it coming to him. He was starting a labor rebellion. Asking for
All right.
no witnesses. I need to go to the auditorium bad. Handy of your reindeer to break a leg. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the road requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, well, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of life. -3 years of life is your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. The magic of the theater. Nothing beats the particular brand of insanity of an amateur production starring non-actors. You notice Miranda staring with admiration at Polly's costume.
Such detail, such sparkle. What do the potions do?
What does that button do?
They're just props, Miri. I think they're just filled with colored
Wait, no, she's a ghost, so I gotta give her, like, the female Napster
See?
book.
God hates me.
I know, right? So many Castlevania Netflix series sound effects in this.
They're just props, Miri. I think they're filled with colored water. But imagine if they weren't. Like, what wonderful things one could conjure up. A potion to attract princes. A potion to repel jerks. A potion to enhance beauty. A potion to repel jerks.
She's like totally got it down. Now you realize spending the last term doodling cool potion ideas in your notebook wasn't useless at all. You picked the coolest potion idea in your notebook to impress them. A potion that transports the drinker deep into outer space to explore the vastness of the universe, or a potion that gives mayonnaise flavor to whatever you put it on, thus making Princess Fish into a large fish stick. Not so fun for the fish lady. Do you realize? Forever Alone. Do you realize that's basically mayonnaise?
Indeed, the only limit was your imagination. And you went with mayonnaise. It's so amazingly vulgar, it could even be genius. No, Miri, it's just idiotic. Oh, I see, I think you're right. Idiotic seems more accurate.
Forever alone, forever alone.
It's so amazingly vulgar, I feel like I want to go keep discussing this somewhere else. Polly? Toads. See, a mayonnaise lover.
I'm a lonely mayonnaise lover. Wait, how do I have oh, son of a bitch. Lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Apparently I got dumber as well when I got the gun.
All right.
You arrive at your table to find the coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me. Clearly because of the evil twin thing.
We're not attacking anyone, we're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Too many guns.
Disgraceful.
Lies! Subterfuge! I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy.
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick! Save them from this fiendish menace. I feel like drugging their food is a good option, but joust them. You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm.
My hero, charge! Vanquish the invaders!
We're out.
Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there.
My knight in
Victory!
shiny armor.
The day is saved. Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion. Still not sure about the mayonnaise thing, though.
Huh?
Whoa! Did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super... You answered your own question, Ghost. Can ghosts get high? How can ghosts get high? What?
Called it. You think that question pretty much answers itself.
All right.
I need 2 smarts. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. That dude looks like a lump of shit. That dude looks like a really, totally terrible ghost. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes again with Miranda, walking up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary.
I don't even know how to react to this. First, she thinks Game of Thrones is a documentary. That's the first thing, okay? Alright? Second, does she get HBO underwater? Third, there's HBO and Game of Thrones in this universe? Just... mind blown.
I've just watched the documentary, Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family.
I mean, if you did watch Game of Thrones, Steve, Season 4 will explain this very well.
I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings.
Wow.
I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
That doesn't sound proper at all. Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify political potential traitors in my court? Now, the real question is, which of these is the right answer? Because they're both right. Just keep an eye out for the classic signs. Shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk, or pretty much everyone's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever it points at, kill them. Which am I supposed to do here? Like... I can't even. I can't even right now. No. That can't be right. You've just described Count Nice Guy von Trustworthy, our Grand Vizier. Have you ever thought that Count Nice Guy von Trustworthy is only named that because he wants to ascend to King Nice Guy von Trustworthy? The Count can't possibly be a traitor. His last name is Trustworthy, after all. She ain't so smart. Like, at all.
What a commoner.
Names are quite important, you know, or perhaps you don't. You are rather poor. Lucky for you, you're too poor to afford a name change. Otherwise, you might change yours to Stupid McDopey Pants. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
All right.
She's a brick with fins. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Dumb as a brick, my kind of woman. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. You rush over, hoping for dead possum, but instead you find them gathered around an entire tiny metropolis.
Fucking metal.
Check this shit out.
It's our kingdom. I call it Smalltopia. A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you. It's called West Pemberley, and we're not a monarchy.
I was just gonna burn it all with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's good to be king.
The tiny voice from the city says, we vote for our leaders in biannual elections. But we are facing a quandary. How to boost our kingdom's struggling economy.
Yeah, the whole place has been facing economic recession ever since this pigeon stole the hospital to build its nest.
The tiny voice says, that red guy stole the hospital and lied about it. I'm used to managing kingdoms that are significantly larger and much more underwater. I'm afraid I'm at a loss.
Yeah, how about being our royal advisor? The pay is shit, but you can take whatever buildings you want.
Hey, says the tiny voice. I'm gonna appeal to her decisions to murder things. What? That didn't work? She's a genocidal fish Hitler! How did that not work? Forever alone, man. The 3 of you instigate a war with the ants by leaving a trail of syrup between Smalltopia and the anthill.
Hell yes, this is awesome! They're gonna fucking kill each other!
And the resulting war economy will erase their hospital troubles entirely.
Hey, what's going on down there? Are the ants sending
an ambassador? Yes, they seem to be signing some sort of treaty.
It says that both sides recognize the truth. Oh, fuck. I did not account for this. I did not account for this. It says that both sides recognize that the true enemy lies elsewhere? Try to do this right. Fuck you!
Damien, why are they all looking at us?
Yeah, bold, but pretty fucking stupid, I guess. Before anyone can answer, the first small Topian missiles hit you in the face. You take constant fire from the tiny people's very small arms, while the ants swarm all over your bodies. I lived a good life. Time to get eaten by ants. You seriously underestimated the strength of that war economy. You lose -2 boldness and 1 smarts. I have a gun! Why can't I shoot ants? Just shoot anthill. The answer is always violence, you know.
All right.
And when it's not violence, it's more violence. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce, what dread mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, like, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of?
No, Scott, my question was rhetorical.
Thanks, Steve. This lady, this brick-dumb fish lady, just used the word rhetorical and seemed to understand its meaning. Whoa. Awesome. Mine was loud. Oh, shit. I already has that kit, damn it. Stop distracting me.
Oh, it's no use. We'll never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Disdonn.
The blood of your father's enemy, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious.
Blood? Of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat my food myself. I have serfs for that. But I may have to make an exception.
More blood? I could eat blood all the time, like pretty much every full moon. Whoa. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda. It's the end of the game as we know it. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works and it's just a goddamn scam. You know, like it is. Anyway, you get 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Ah, fuck yourself, game. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses, plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard, into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice.
It didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. This slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something that will flay my salmon?
I will build a monument to you, your highness. It will rival the sun and atrocities your family has committed. We bring war was the answer. Violence is always the answer. Is that what I'm supposed to know here?
Atrocities? Oh, why would you say that? We never did anything bad, only what's necessary. I thought you understood that. I thought we would put the peasants down together. Oh, I shouldn't even be here. Father wants me home by 5 to violently suppress a rebellion.
Miranda walks sadly towards the sea, where an amphibious tank awaits. How insensitive of you, you lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Forever alone, forever alone.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Disgusting!
Yup.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone, like, right now. Hey, you peasant!
Miranda's just waving her hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See, I know him. Farewell.
That is disgusting!
Epic loser. Damn, you're bad at interacting people. To repent for the sin of making such a bad choice, you're forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who's chanted, "Shame! Shame!" Hang on. One moment. Pulling it up.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Yup.
Shame.
That is what I'm doing. Walking naked to that. Great. Classic. Most likely to be Razgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise.
What? Why can't I use my quoting surf for this quote? How disastrous.
Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda and Damien received an award from Smalltopia for their work as city planners. Smalltopia's citizens still insist that the award was fake, and they pray every day for the 2 of them to stop messing with their city. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright. I'm gonna do another one, possible 2 runs. Second might be with the DLC if I actually win one. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Because I need to. Monster Prom. You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. 8 new images in the gallery. Endings. She says no.